Bournemouth Air Festival TV, powered by Phonics, with SsangYong and Think Cars, the South's main dealer for SsangYong cars, with Andy Marler and Kate Weston.
Loving the beard this morning, Kate. Just said Andy Marler and Kate Weston. You do not look like Kate Weston. This is not Kate Weston. This is Matt Hawkins from C4L. Morning, Matt. How are you?
Morning. Yeah, I'm very good.
Welcome
thanks.
to Bournemouth Air Festival TV. You've already guessed we're going to have a bit of fun here.
Yep.
You're definitely not Kate Weston. Okay. Now, C4L, I mean, a local company, and we have to say thank you to as well, because we're streaming live right now on wave105.com, and anyone that's been down here to look at the Air Festival TV setup has been saying, how do you get such a fast internet connection from a bush on a cliff top? And there's well, that's what we've been asked. Well, you've only got bushes here. Where's the aerial? So, Matt, explain how we've got such a fast, and it is a very fast connection from here to be able to stream everything we're doing down here.
Yeah, well, we basically provide all the backbone and all the back-end connectivity for the show, for the streaming. So from here, we wirelessly connect over to a building in Westbourne, and then from there, we transmit and send all that data up into London.
Wow.
And that's where it goes out to the internet.
And it's not like me, is it? I get to the bottom of the garden, it's like, oh, low signal, oh, so I end up moving my whole patio set to the middle of the garden so I can carry on reading the iPad. I mean, this is a hyper-fast connection, isn't it?
Yes, yeah, it's very high performance. And like I was saying, we brought into Dorset enough connectivity to do half the UK's internet.
Woohoo!
So that means down here we can provide everything that's needed for however many people come down.
That's fantastic. So C4L, based locally, obviously, of course.
Yep.
Over in Westbourne?
Westbourne, that's right. Yep.
How was the company and who started it?
I started it about 13 years ago, actually as a web design company to start with, out of my bedroom in the lounge.
Okay.
And started providing some hosting and connectivity and really getting a lot more involved in the internet side, and quickly realised actually that's where the future was. So from there it was about bringing all of our different services together.
And your different services cover some major areas, because the name of the company is C4L. So what does C4L stand for? Because you're Matt Hawkins.
That's
What's
right.
a C4L? Because there's no H or M in there.
There's not, no. That's actually the 4 Cs. So that's cloud, connectivity, communications and co-location.
Oh, that's complicated stuff, Matt. And it's early on a Sunday morning. What do they mean?
So for the non-technical people,
yeah, like me,
yourself.
And half of our crew.
Yep. That's really everything that makes the internet work. So it's everything that sits behind the internet, we make that work. So we do about 1% of the UK's internet.
Right.
1 in 100 websites you go on sits on our network and what we do. So we kind of magically make it all work in the background, and it's all about high performance, like this event.
Yes.
Being able to support millions of people.
And so really you're there to support a business as in its current state, as you say, co-location. If there's a disaster that takes place in with one connection, you're there with another one. There's redundancy built in. It's all those sorts of things.
That's right. Yeah, we'll house a company's IT equipment in a very high secure building, put it in multiple locations, multiple countries. And we make sure whatever happens, their IT is always safe.
And how about when businesses grow? Because from personal experience, as some businesses do grow, you sort of tend to outgrow your current supply. Because they go, oh no, we can't do redundancy backups, and you go, oh, now I need someone who does redundancy backups, and it sort of grows and grows, and you end up using 3 or 4 different companies once again. C4L a bit different. Can you grow with a company?
Yes, definitely. Yeah, because we provide actually the core background, we can scale to literally any level. If we wanted to, we can support more than the whole of the UK's internet. All the capacity, and it's all there ready to go.
This man has plans. So what is the future? World domination. What is the future then for C4L?
It is actually going international, slightly world domination. But we're going into New York, Hong Kong, Singapore. They're kind of the next locations. And really, it's just building on the infrastructure that we've got. And the future of the internet is everyone going online, going to the cloud, and being able to support all of that. But working a lot more with businesses down here in London and other locations that we are.
Okay. And I know for the Bournemouth Air Festival, we were just talking before we came on air. This man is clever. Because he came up, and I won't tell you what he said. I don't want to tell you what he said, but he came up and he went, this would be great to do, for the Bournemouth Air Festival. We won't say what it is, but this is some exciting stuff. So I like the way your mind works.
Next year.
Watch next year. That's today's strapline.
Heard it first.
Matt, thank you very much indeed.
Thanks.
Nice to have met you.
Cheers.
Remember, we are using C4L's connectivity to stream live all the action in the skies today on wave105.com. Look, Matt, that's what you look like on the TV.
Yeah.
That's good, isn't it? There's
small.
one beautiful person there and someone wearing a blue shirt. Okay, so wave105.com, streaming all the action in the sky today. Matt, thanks very much indeed.
Pleasure.
This is
Thanks.
Bournemouth Air Festival TV, powered by Phonics with SsangYong and Think Cars. Let's look now at the SsangYong range.